edge of the earth, scream your name till the fire's gone. Freeze my lungs. Wanna drink till I don't feel the urge to run back to you and lay down. Make me yours.
Right. Look at this weather. This is flipping gold dust at the end of October, this. It's like I'm in Australia. Bit of an exaggeration, obviously. I really wanted to sort of make use of this weather, to be fair. This is my last day that I can ride this beautiful piece of 125 machinery. And to be fair, I woke up this morning bright and early at 6:15, and it was absolutely lashing down. Now there was a reason why I was up that early. I wasn't just, not just some absolute freak. So yeah, I woke up this morning, and it was the day of my hazard perception and theory test, my motorcycle test. And now I can safely say that I've passed. In fact, I did pretty well, to be fair. I wasn't really expecting to do as well as I did. I got 49 out of 50 on the theory. And hazard perception, I think, was like 56, 57 out of 70 or 75. I don't know. I don't really pay too much attention. As long as it said it passed, I'm not really bothered. But yeah, good. That's some good news to start this video off. So that's done and dusted, and now all I have to do is book my. Well, I've got to do a few lessons. I think. I don't really know. I've not spoke to the guy who I usually do my lessons and stuff with, my CBT. But try and get that done ASAP before the weather from flipping hell kicks in, and then hopefully start looking at new bikes. And at least then, once I've done my test, I can start test riding, which potentially could be videos. I don't know yet. We'll see. But one step at a time, isn't it, really? I've done my hazard perception, I've done my theory, passed both. Now it's my lessons and my tests. I've just got to get them squared away. And it's going to be difficult, again, that's the thing with this lifestyle. It's great. You say, yeah, I'm away all the time, doing things like this, doing things like that. The problem is I'm never home. So I can't do anything that I need to do at home, because I'm always away. But please don't tell me that as, me complaining. I'm not complaining at all. It's just really difficult to get things done. But as you guys know, I leave this Sunday, and potentially I could be coming back next weekend for a few reasons. The MotoGP, which I think is next weekend, Valencia. Not going to miss that. Oh yeah, and I want to take my mountain bike over to Valley as well, because it's a nice area, and I don't know, it's just general things that I like to do. Mountain bike's one of them. But yeah, anyway, I'll get that boxed off onto the actual video, which is, believe it or not, a recommendation of a video from one of my subscribers. So the last video that I just put on, I got someone asking me whether it's worth doing the A1 test, which is your 125 test for these, or whether he should just go straight to his A2, or wait, sorry, till his A2. Now, as you guys can see, I've not done my A1 test. I waited. Could have done it at 17. But I decided to hang on and wait until I was 19, because I really didn't see a point. Now, this is solely my opinion. I know for a fact I'm going to get people in the comments going, oh yeah, you've got this fact wrong, you've got this fact wrong. This is just what I think and what I think I know. Because there's quite a lot of comments where I'm making a video and I don't know what I'm talking about. I am just rambling on and I haven't got a clue. No, I try my best to make these videos as fun and entertaining, but as well as that, I like to be informative. prove a point that people can listen to a 19-year-old, you know, it's no big deal. When I was 17, I got this bike, and I had the option of just doing my CBT and waiting 2 years, or I could do my A1 license at that point when I got the bike, which would, just for those who don't know what the licenses are, A1 allows you to ride a 125 pretty much without L plates on the motorway. You know, it gives you your full riding license for 125s. The A2 license then allows you to ride up to, please don't kill me, please just don't kill me in the comments, I don't even know, I just know it's roughly around about, you know, 30, 33, 35 brake horsepower. I don't even know. Why am I making this video? I don't know what I'm talking about. Now when it came to the decision, I thought to myself, it's not gonna make any difference to my riding whatsoever. I've been riding since I was little. You know, I know how to ride a bike. So I opted for the CBT for 2 years. It literally didn't make a difference what I did. I don't use motorways. So this isn't cheeky, by the way. Oh fuck. Fuck that one up. Okay. I don't care. I don't care. This is the point where Baker X Derek goes, I'm going to add that sex juice. Oh yeah, sex juice. Can I get 10 doll hairs on number 4, please? It's like triple, 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 triple. Triple, triple, triple. It's like it needs to be filled up with a straw. Oh god. Ow. That'll do me. Isn't it? Cheers, thank you. Yeah. I'll tell you what though, on an honest opinion, I am going to miss this bike. Make sure I'm bloody recording still. I am going to miss this bike. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I've had so many memories on it. And as you know, this has been the star icon of my YouTube channel pretty much. I personally don't think without this bike I would have got where I am today on YouTube, to be fair. But you've got to move on. Oh, can I? No, I can't hold it. He's shite. When it came to the choice of me doing either my A1, my full test, or sticking with the CBT for 2 years, I stuck with the CBT for 2 years. Few reasons. One, that I personally didn't see any point in doing that A1 test. And two, it's not as if it was going to improve my riding. It probably might. It might do. But like I said, I've rode bikes since I was little. I know how to ride bikes. It's just literally getting on the road, really. The CBT teaches you all you need to know about riding on the road, and it's not like you gain much from the A1 test, because I've rode this bike all the way down to Silverstone and back to go and watch the MotoGP twice, and managed to do it all without going on motorways. I've been all around Wales, I've been all around the Peak District, I've done everything I've wanted to do. It just means you've got to go on A roads, and sometimes A roads are a lot better than motorways, because motorways are a bit boring. And don't get me wrong, I know what motorways are like. I drive a car. So yeah, that's my honest opinion, straight up, is I personally don't think that A1 test is worth doing. I know it's only cheap, it's only like, what is it, so 22, or it's between 20 and 30 quid, I know that. So you know, if you don't mind paying £20 for no difference other than motorways and no L plates, then yeah, I suppose, why not? Oh, this is what I needed, some nice weather. That is, I know it's quite a short sort of idea for a video, but it is quite an important one. People do wonder whether it is worth it or not. I know at the time when I was when I got my bike, I knew in the back of my head anyway I wasn't going to do that A1 test, because it's just, for me personally, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth going through and everything when I could just do the CBT. It'd last me 2 years up until I was 19, and then I could take my test, and that's exactly what it's done. So what I want to know is, obviously, what's your opinion on it? If you've already done all your tests and you're older, just, I don't know, what do you think of all these new tests? I mean, in my opinion, they're just all money scams, really. That is the honest truth from me. Making you do your hazard perception theory and all that again if you've done it for your car. It's a bit stupid, but hey ho, that's life, innit? Some things are stupid, we've got to live with them, and the benefits of it are, once you've done it, and you can go and ride whatever. Ooh, that's quite nice. You can go and ride whatever you want to ride then. I'm 20 in January, and then I've got a year to wait until I'm 21, and I'll do my full bike test. And I'm not sure what it's called, whether it's called the A3, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's my plan. As soon as I turn 21, is to start doing my full bike test. One step closer to that R1. But you know, like I said, I've had this bike 2 years. It's done me far more than I was expecting it to. It looks the part. It does shift from 125. I don't care what anyone says. From 125, it does move. There's only been one 125 in the whole 2 years. In fact, no, sorry, I correct that. There's been two. There's been the Aprilia RS 2-stroke. Obviously, is going to be difficult keeping up with it. And then the Honda CBR 125, which is actually one of my friend's bikes, and we were just in the Welsh mountains, and I honestly just couldn't keep up with him. I don't know whether it was weight difference, I don't know what it was, but top speed, I could not keep up with it. It wasn't like absolutely zooming away, don't get me wrong, but I was struggling. But yeah, I'm just looking forward now to getting my test done and start looking for bigger bikes. Start being like a normal proper rider. Woo-hoo, proper rider. Thing is, it's all fell. It couldn't have fell at a worse time, really, because I'm going to be doing my test, hopefully before Christmas. And then, if I'm going to be getting a new bike, I'm going to be getting the new bike, going up all this amount of power, and it's going to be crap weather, and I'm going to be so disappointed. Help if it was in the right gear, wouldn't it? This bike, in the next upcoming month, 2 months, 3 months, I don't know how long it's going to be, is going to be up for sale, which is a shame. And I'm sure, you know, the majority of my audience will agree that it's a fantastic bike. Even if you haven't rode it and you've just been watching me, you know it's a really good bike. And you know how much I've liked it and how much I'll miss it, but at the same time, like I said, you've got to move on. I'll be moving up to bigger and better things. But I've got time yet to keep riding it and whatever. The funny thing is, everyone spots me because of my helmet and my bike. The two things really. Everyone. I got a message actually in the last few days. Some guy said, "Hey, was you at JNS today?" And I was like, "No, I was there yesterday." He's like, "Oh right, it's just someone was there on the same bike and he had the same helmet as you." I was like, "Great, that's a trademark. Do not copy my trademark." Oh, miss out this grid every time that grid gets me. Not today, son! Ugh. That's this video summed up, really. My opinions on the A1 license to the A2 license, whether it's worth it, whether it's not. Now you know. But yeah, like I said, I'm interested in your opinion, so feel free to go down below, comment what you think. I don't mind, I'm up for a debate. And yeah, until next time, I'll catch you in the next vlog. Cheers guys.